I hate tanks. I hate silver nitrate tanks, I hate fixer tanks, I just hate them. But this changes now, and I want to show you why. People who worked with me know that I like to work with trays for several reasons. I don't want to discuss everything here, but evaporating the alcohol and the ether is one thing for a sanitizing tray, and it's easier to pour it back into a bottle from my point of view. But today I think it's really changing because I had to shoot a lot on location lately, and it's really much easier to shoot with a tank on location. And if you shoot with a tank like this one, it's much easier. So this is a tank made by Le Rouge. It's a French guy who makes these tanks, and I really love them. Before I start with the review of the tanks, I want to show you how the tanks were shipped to me. There came a package that was very well made just for the tanks, and I really like that. So the tanks are traveling tanks. That means they are made for traveling, of course, but they don't leak. If you do this, you see you can shake them around, and the silver nitrate, or the fixer in this case, will stay in the tank. That's really cool because if I have a short shooting somewhere, I don't have to pack my bottles. I just take these two tanks with me, put it in a box, and I'm ready to go. The mechanism I want to show you, gonna make a close-up, is very well made. It's all stainless steel. You can open it here, and open it on the other side. So give me a second. There's a sealing inside in here, so nothing comes out. I like the tipper too. I use the tipper mostly after I'm finished shooting to clean the tank. I put a paper towel in there and clean it. I clean it just with distilled water, nothing else. If I had to use it very heavily for 1 or 2 days, I just put in there 1 liter of distilled water and let it sit for another day. Yeah, I know it's gonna be a short review, but there's not so much to say about the tanks that really changed me a little bit. I like to work with them. After the review, I show you some videos where you can see how I use them. With these tanks, it's very easy to pour everything back into the bottle. That's not the case with the tanks made of wood that have a glass insert in there. I was always a little bit struggling with this kind of tanks, but with this one it's pretty easy. I want to show you, give me a second. So here is my fixer bottle. Just put out the tipper. Take the whole tank, and here we go. Nothing easier than that. Very clean, very easy. That's how I like to work. Put the thing in there, back in there. that's it, very short review. I really recommend these tanks if you want to work with a tank. If not, do it like I do mostly in the studio and just work with trays. But for traveling, for me, there's nothing better than this one. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll be back, guys.